has arrived. 7 boxes, a shipment full of acoustic treatment. Let's start unboxing right now, shall we? So these are bass trap panels. They're made of rigid insulation like Owens Corning 703 or rock wool, and they're covered by a breathable fabric so sound can go through it. Now, we're going to dive right in. Rather than going into excruciating detail, comparing the previous piano sound to this piano sound and then the room to the old room, because we have recording dates coming up, and I've got a lot of piano recordings under my belt as it is. So the stuff that's here already is Pyramids, and it does a pretty good job of upper mid-range and high-frequency absorption. So in that frequency range, I expect minimal change. Now, here's where it's going, and note that we already have the Pyramid stuff, and I'm just going to attempt to put the panels on top of it. We'll mount it like pictures, with picture wire and a couple nails in the wall. What am I looking to improve? 2 things. Thing 1 is bass control. So the Pyramids will be the air gap. And remember from my last video on this topic, bass that isn't absorbed on the way in gets dissipated in the air gap. And not long ago, I had a bass in here, stand-up bass, and the piano's got a good bass, and the 2 of them were really competing. I want to get it so that I can isolate the sources more, which means taking the room out of it, because it's not a huge room. Now, thing 2, there is a ping that's coming from this wall of windows, and I want something there that will be movable that can assist in minimizing that. So we're going to mount a couple on the windows as well. I'll mention how we're going to do that in a minute. So 3 boxes here right now. The other 4 are next door. And we're just going to try putting it up where I think it should go. Then we'll adjust from there. If we have to buy some more, we will. Also recall, I've had the hangers for the mics for a while, but the last time I talked to you about this, I was going to do a whole different variable structure. Now I've decided that I just am going to hang these from the ceiling. Notice it has very sturdy kind of hanging mechanism. And then this right here is basically kind of a video. It's all video stuff. Audio people haven't really thought of this hanging microphones from the ceiling thing. And they're adjustable, so they can go up and down. So we will be using that, and then we can mount cameras and stuff like that on it as well. In the meantime, the piano, holy Lord, this thing is turning out beautifully. I'm so excited. I mean, I can't even tell you. You may have seen the video for the piano rebuilding project. We completely redid the action, so that meant new hammers, new shanks, new repetitions, the under action, the whole thing. Everything's been tweaked, and it sounds so good. The middle is rich. Usually where the strings cross, it's like kind of a, boxed in sound. It's really great. The bass sounds wonderful. It's got just the right tinkle up there and everything. I'm convinced that this is going to be one of the best sounding and most playable 7-foot Steinways in this city. And we'll have a killer chain, obviously, going into the interface. If you're a pianist who appreciates a good quality instrument, you might want to reach out and record something here. When I bought this piano, I played probably 100 Steinways. This one was really the one. I went to the Steinway showroom, and with most of them, I would just hit a note, and I'd be like, nope. And then I would go on to the next one, and maybe I would play that for 10 minutes or something like that. I found one 9-foot one that I really loved. It was a pro piano. But this one was really good, and I'm really happy to have it. Now, regarding the windows, we are going to hang a couple of the panels on, over the windows for times when we're recording. And they make this boom stand bracket. We got 3 pairs of them, and a 1/2 to a 3/4 inch dowel will fit in there, and then these screw into the sides. You have one on each side, and then we're just going to hang them on the dowels, and then we can move them. That way, when I'm here doing office work or whatever, some other kind of function that we want to be able to see out the windows, we'll be able to do that. So let's get to work, and I'll check back in once we've made some progress. See you soon.